All right, man. So I've been covering this P. Diddy stuff pretty extensively. And the one name that keeps coming up in all of it is TD Jakes. I don't know what to think of this guy. I don't. But the latest news, it's kind of a little cringe, man. Shout out to Tough News TV.
What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on these topics. And the first thing I want to bring up is this crazy situation that's going down with Michelle. Now, if you guys can remember, Michelle is the lady that once was living with Cora Jakes, and we know that Cora is the daughter of TD Jakes, right? Now, Michelle came out a few years back and she brought her issue to the internet because she felt like Cora had basically manipulated her out of giving up custody of her child. So Michelle has been fighting tooth and nail to try to get custody of her child back, but unfortunately, up to this point, she's been unsuccessful. Now,
okay, I want y'all to listen to that. Did you just hear what he said? For real, for real. Like, they've been fighting on getting the custody of their child back because someone can't have kids.
As Friday, something weird transpired and Michelle's house was broken into and it was ransacked and her safe was stolen. Now the police is doing an investigation and they're treating this as a high profile case. Now, what I want to do right here is play you guys these clips and then I'll be right back.
My bad. I got the baby's name wrong in my last video, so we're going to just call her Cora. But I have a question for all the people who were in my comments last week when I made that video about Jamal Bryant and how he said burning sage was witchcraft. And I can't believe that people that follow me was in my comments saying it is witchcraft. It is witchcraft. So I have a question for y'all. I'm about to play this clip, and I need y'all to tell me whether or not this sounds like witchcraft, y'all.
Okay. My question to you guys is burning sage witchcraft?
That girl for a whole year straight after I had my baby did whatever she could to put it in my head that my baby was not for me, to the point where she brought down a so-called prophet by the name of Gaylena, okay? And they performed this whole little, I call it an exorcism now. Had me laying on the floor, speaking in tongues over me, pouring oil over me. Then she comes up with this elaborate story talking about I didn't have Jason for myself, that I had Jason for Cora and Brandon Coleman, and how she could see Brandon sitting on some type of throne. And it was my son that was sitting on his lap, and he was just laughing and playing. To the point where Cora told me after I had my son Liam that God gave me Liam so that Jason's real brother could come. Who the f*** is Jason's real brother? Because it sure ain't no child coming from you because you can't have kids. She can't have kids. You understand what I'm saying? The bitch can't have kids. I'm not the first person that she tried this with, but I'm the only person that she got this f***ing for with, and I'm tired.
Your favorite megachurch family is utilizing ritual for evil.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. This is the church. This is the church, right, TD Jakes? How in the heck do you use rituals inside of a church that you believe, you have people believing that's Christian, but you up in this sucker making rituals trying to steal people's babies, bro? These is kids, these are people's babies. They trying to hypnotize. Is that what it's called? Hypnotize?
And y'all think burning sage is witchcraft. Let that sink in. Let's let that marinate for a minute.
What's up, TikTok? This your boy Gerald Jackson from the North Carolina beat. All right, so y'all know this is Michelle Lau right here, okay? Since 2016, she had been speaking out against the Jakes family, specifically Cora Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes' daughter, okay, who she was friends with at one point and was living with at one point. Okay, now this is Bishop T.D. Jakes' daughter, Cora Jakes. Now, if you don't know, Cora Jakes is barren, okay? She can't have no children. She can't throw her legs up to the ceiling and let a man run in like a lawnmower and have a baby. So Michelle had been posting on Facebook every other day, every day, making videos, telling her story since 2016. But her story didn't really go viral until about 2018 and 19, okay? But she's known. And after these recent allegations with Bishop T.D. Jakes and Diddy had came about, everybody, bloggers, and everyone started bringing up Michelle's story again, okay? According to Michelle, Cora had been spiritually manipulating her and using, just operating in the spirit of witchcraft to make her sign over her child to Cora. And she did. And she has been trying to get.
She did sign the daughter over to her. This is crazy, bro. TD Jakes is a demon, bro.
Her child back ever since. But Cora right here won't give Michelle back her baby. This is the thing. Michelle Lau has 5 kids. Okay, she's never had a CPS case. She's never had her kids taken from her. She has a home for them, and she wants her son back. And Cora Jakes won't give her baby back. I mean, what's the point of keeping a woman's child if she wants the child back?
Yes, and the point is her house was then broke into. Like, her house is broke into. What do we keep seeing from Puff Daddy? From all this shit. People's houses getting broke into. People's houses going up in flames. People going in there stealing shit. Craziness, bro.
You get what I'm saying? But somebody broke into Michelle Lau's home Friday, ransacked her home, stole her safe that had $1,000. I think had over $1,100 in it. The safe had her kid's birth certificate in it, as well as their social security cards. And they stole her laptop and iPad, maybe trying to find some information or what she got, But when
because a laptop and an iPad, that don't do you no good these days. I'm going to come find my shit.
Spoke to her, she told me that she came home Friday, tried to get in her door, couldn't get in her door. She said she nudged it. And when she got inside, she saw that it was a crack on the door panel. And she said she saw papers stroll in the living room. She said that she went in her room and she saw this.
Okay.
Michelle told me that she spoke to her neighbor who told her.
That didn't really move me as far as somebody beating, ransack the place. It looks like normal, everyday, just dirty.
Heard that they had ring camera footage. The neighbor told Michelle that she saw on the camera footage 2 black all-tenant SUVs parked slightly in front of Michelle's home. She said the neighbor told her that she couldn't tell from the camera footage if anyone had got out of the vehicle or not.
Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly.
Michelle has filed a police report, and it is an investigation underway. Detectives told her that they're going to treat this case as a high-profile case. And they're probably treating this case as a high-profile case because Michelle has been seen all over the internet for speaking out against the Jakes family about her son, her son Jason. She wants her son back. And that's probably the reason why they're treating this as a high-profile case, because when you look at her page all the way back to 2016, you may see some days where she posts other stuff, but she mainly focuses on fighting for her child. And the fact—
what's her name? Michelle Loud? We're going to cover that. What's up, Just?
That she's been at this address for 4 years, don't have any known people that she has beef with, never had beef with anyone in her area, and 2 black all-tenant SUVs pull up, and they are believed to be Escalades. Yeah.
I came home yesterday. And I go to my front door.
It's fucking private.
I normally drive around to the back and just go in through the garage.
Bro, this girl gave up. This chick gave up her house. I mean, gave up her baby, not her house, sorry. Gave up her child, bro. While under a witchcraft spell. And then now she wants her baby back, and the Jakes don't want to give the baby back? How Christian is that? That's a mess, bro.
But this particular day,
That's a mess,
in the
bro.
front, and I checked my mail, and I proceeded to go to the front door. I go to the front door. I unlocked the bottom lock, and the door, it was like jammed, like it wasn't opening.
Let me tell you
Then I
something, man.
turned
When
the
somebody
flashlight
breaks in
on.
your house, it kind of, if it's a lady like this, it probably takes a sense of safety away. Like, this is my home. This is where I'm safe at. When somebody breaks in your house, man,
And I
that
can
tears
see
all
the
that up.
rubber, you know, the rubber that's on the door when you close it to keep it sealed, I guess, closed. It was ripped, had holes in it. I was like, what the hell, you know? And I try to open the door, and the door is jammed. So I give it a nudge. It opens. Now look, my wood is cracked. On the side, my wood is cracked. As soon as I open the door, it's nothing but chaos. It's stuff everywhere. The living room, my kids' room,
Oh, it happened to the whole house.
my
Okay.
kitchen.
So that picture, I stand corrected. If that was all through the whole house,
I
yeah, she
have
got
an
ransacked.
armory chest.
Why would somebody
Where I
ransack you
keep
like that?
certain things.
That means
Everything
somebody
was
don't know
pulled
where you
out of
keep
it.
things.
I go to my room. I'm a very clean person. I'm a very organized person because I've worked
TD Jakes, you're behind this, bro.
so hard.
So her daughter, she gave her baby to TD Jake's daughter. Now she wants her baby back,
I
and
worked
they don't
so
want to give her her
hard
baby.
to get to the place where I'm at. And I pride myself in taking care of what I have because it was a time where I didn't have nothing. I go
Luke, Don, what's good,
into
bro?
my room, and it just looked like a tornado hit. So I started looking around.
Tornado hit. I mean, somebody don't know where you keep your shit.
What was gone.
Somebody breaks in your
called
house,
my
usually
mom.
knows you.
Um,
They know exactly where you keep everything,
Mom,
when you're going to
somebody's
be
been in my
back.
house. Somebody's been here. My house is tore upside down. Clothes. It's like y'all just took clothes out of my
Damn.
dresser. You just swung it around. Papers is everywhere.
I think it's a scare tactic.
But you can tell that whoever did it, they were looking for something. The only things that was my TVs weren't taken, my jewelry wasn't taken.
But nobody's hauling TVs out.
My shoes, clothes, none of those items was taken. I have other valuable things. None of those things was taken. The only things that were taken was my laptop, my
Super
iPad,
cool.
my safe that has my kids'
So on her laptop or computer.
birth certificates and socials, and where I keep my money for my rent and for my utilities.
Did he?
And
Okay.
yellow manila folder
Okay.
that has the final order from my case with Jason. That is the only thing that was taken out of my home.
See, that's
My
wild.
kids' TVs are still there. Their valuables is still there.
We're still good so far.
They didn't even.
So it's a 2-minute thing for sure.
All of that stuff is still there. So I can only feel like
You're right, probably. That's what I've got it boiled down to. No music or no cussing the first 2 to 4 minutes, probably. Yep. Music will bust it out too. It don't matter what music it is. If it's a live stream, they don't care. They'll just add suitability because they don't know if it's your music or not yet. No, this ain't Kendra. This is I'll stop it. This lady, TD Jake's daughter, apparently cannot have children. And this lady here had a child and feels like she was talked into giving her child to TD Jake's daughter. And at the beginning of this video, it showed a woman crying, saying she was being held down. They were saying shit in tongue to her, and they wanted to take the kid from her. It was really weird. I'll replay it.
I can only feel like that I was targeted, and that
if that's all they got, then maybe
it's who I'm up against.
Ooh. People with money.
My neighbor told me that it was 2 SUVs on the street, 2 black SUVs.
See, that's why you be good to your neighbors, Frost. That's why you're supposed to be good to your neighbors. They'll lend you a hand when you need it. Like that. Right? The neighbors look out for you. I bet they don't for you.
The one was at the top of the street, and then one circled around my neighborhood.
Wow.
And
You lucky you wasn't there, girl.
Around my street.
She lucky
twice.
She wasn't there.
And then they stopped in front of my house. She says that she wasn't able to see over.
I employ everyone.
The issue.
I implore everyone to get a security system, at least a few cameras on your front door and back door for sure. Maybe one on the side of the house, one on the other side of the house, so you get your windows, especially if you're a female. Now, you can get these cheap. You can get you a nice little system through Amazon called Blink, and it's cheap. I pay $3 a month. $3 a month for them to take care of my camera system, watch it and shit, you know? I got you, Just. Oh, it's got to be about this, bro. Come on up.
So she couldn't see
if
someone went in or not. She said she thought it was strange, but she didn't think nothing of it. And she went on about her way.
That Ring system's also good as well.
Because she does have a Ring door camera. I asked her if I could
What's up,
see the footage. If you just send me the footage.
There you go. She's got a ring system.
In the footage, I can't see the people. But you do see the truck. You do see
So
the
show
SUV.
the truck.
You do see the SUV.
So show that truck. Put an APB out on that truck.
Before this happened, a member of the Jakes family reached out to me.
Oh, really?
Like 5 o'clock in the morning. Before that person reached out to me, Cora had sent a message to a supporter.
Oh, wow. This might
And
get
I just
big.
want to send a message to the Jakes. It is nothing that y'all can do that would ever make me be quiet or stop fighting for my son.
Oh.
I am
You
not
hear that, Jack?
Brandon,
You hear that? You bums
and I
out
am
there?
not any of the other people.
You hear that? This lady right here is nothing they're going to do to make her quit fighting for her son. Now, I need to understand why she let them have him.
Of loose ends that y'all tie, or that y'all silence, or that y'all make disappear. There is nothing that y'all can do to keep me silent, to move me, to make me shut up, to quit me, to stop me from talking, to stop me from fighting, to stop me from moving, to stop me from going. Nothing. You can take everything that I have. You can literally try to destroy me, but I'm going to keep fighting for my son. I'm going to keep fighting for my baby.
I got to rewatch
And
it.
y'all will not break me.
I don't get how
Y'all
they...
will not break me. Y'all will not scare me.
Some people don't fight
And y'all
fair.
will not put me in fear
You're right. Some people don't fight for their kids.
at all.
That some people don't fight fair.
You're right.
I won't let you do it.
You're probably
there's
getting
nothing that
scared
you
and
can tear
harassed
up
and all
and
kinds of
take
shit. Scare
when
tactics.
you have my most prized
They
possession.
got money, bro. TD Jake's got bread.
Nothing. Nothing. Y'all can't back me in the corner no more. Y'all can't manipulate
Keep going,
me
girl.
anymore. You can't do it anymore. And if I have to keep coming public to talk about it, then that's what I'm going to do.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that, and it's extremely sad. And she believes that the Jakes family, Cora Jakes to be specific, is behind all of this. And I'm going to say allegedly because anybody could have broken her home, but she has valid reasons and suspicions to believe that the Jakes are behind this. And I just pray for her safety. I hope that she gets her child back. But this is very alarming because I don't feel that she's safe at this point. And I believe that someone needs to intervene and help this woman because I feel that this is a potential wicked attempt to scare this lady. I feel that they're trying to obtain something. They're looking for some type of documents. They're looking for some type of receipts or whatever the case may be that she may have that can damage their case. If she takes this to court, I believe she's taking this to court, of course, and she should. But I believe that she has some information on the Jakes that when she takes this to court, that it's going to all come out. And it's going to really be embarrassing and it's going to be life altering for the Jakes as an entire family. So I believe, right, again, allegedly, that they're rattled by something because these accusations that came out in regards to Diddy and TD Jakes open up the floodgates to the truth. And I want you guys to pay close attention because this is the same thing that happened to Kim Porter, right? Then someone break into her house, steal her laptops and things of that nature. And Diddy and TD Jakes, they have this type of bond. They're friends. They party together. It seems as though that this is a page that has been taken out of Diddy's book to suppress any mounting evidence that Michelle Loud has against the Jakes family. But anyway, I'm going to let this slide right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about all this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until
All right. Thank you for that news, tough news. That's some serious shit, bro. But like at the beginning of this right here, listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
Of her child.
Okay,
So Michelle has been fighting
right here.
What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on these topics. And the first thing I want to bring up is this crazy situation that's going down with Michelle. Now, if you guys can remember, Michelle is the lady that once was living with Cora Jakes, and we know that Cora is the daughter of TD Jakes, right? Now, Michelle came out a few years back and she brought her issue to the internet because she felt like Cora had basically manipulated her out of giving up custody of her child. So Michelle has been fighting.
Okay. So she gave up custody.
Tooth and nail to try to get custody of her child back, but unfortunately up to this point she's been unsuccessful. Now this past Friday something weird transpired and Michelle's house was broken into and it was ransacked and her safe was stolen. Now the police is doing an investigation and they're treating this as a high profile case. Now what I want to do right here is play you guys these clips and then I'll be right back.
My bad. I got the baby name wrong in my last video, so we're gonna just call her Cora. But I have a question for all the people who were in my comments last week when I made that video about Jamal Bryant and how he said Burning Stage was witchcraft. And I can't believe that people that follow me was in my comments saying it is witchcraft. It is witchcraft. So I have a question for y'all. I'm about to play this clip and I need y'all to tell me whether or not this sounds like witchcraft to y'all.
That girl for a whole year straight after I had my baby did whatever she could.
Okay. Now you start to see this is an older video of that Michelle lady.
Put it in my head that my baby was not for me to the point where she brought down a so-called prophet by the name of Gaylena. Okay? And they performed this whole little, I call it an exorcism now.
Bro, that's witchcraft, bro.
Laying on the floor, speaking in tongues over me, pouring oil over me. Then she comes up with this elaborate story talking about I didn't have Jason for myself, that I had Jason for Cora and Brandon Coleman. And how she could see Brandon sitting on some type of throne.
Wow. Holy moly. That's deep, bro.
Jason,